Hi guys, this is Inky Vaper and I'm John. Welcome to a very wet and windy Bank Holiday Monday, and today we're going to talk about the Tuglyfe Unregulated Box Mod by Flawless. As you can see, it's got a tugboat logo on it. I'm a big fan of Flawless. I've had this device for a while now, and I just wanted to do a review to let people know what the fuss is about this box. So what we'll do is we'll go down. I'll take a quick look at the internals. There's not much to see because it is an unregulated box. Once we've done that, we'll come back and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Okay, so see you in a minute. Okay, here we are with the Tuglyfe. It's currently sitting in the Vape socks package that it comes in. Now this is designed, it's got a little clip here, you can see it, so you can hang it on your belt, although why you would want to do that I really don't know. I mean, it's a great little thing, but to be honest it's not something that I would use. This just sits on my desk, hangs up on a little thing on my desk, and I don't really use it. But I guess if you were going out and about, you wanted to make sure your mod was in good nick, this would certainly protect it. It's nice, sort of thick leatherette kind of material. Just get that on the camera for you. It's a decent finish on it, and it's very sturdily built. So we'll just pop that out of the way. Okay, so here we have the box itself. As you can see, it's got the tugboat logo, the new tugboat logo from when they introduced the tugboat V2. You've got the tugboat there and the Flawless F symbol there. Okay, so we'll turn it this way, and as you can see, it's got Tuglyfe written down the side of it, and we've got an aluminium plug with the Flawless F on there. This, I believe, is because the box is a custom box that they have made for themselves, and this is a holdover from when they were doing the regulated Raptor box, and this is where the potentiometer was. So rather than have a brand new box made for the unregulated version, they've just put this rather nice little silver plug in it, which I quite like. Some people have said that they'd rather have seen it flat, but personally I actually quite like that. It's something I sort of wrap my finger around that while I'm firing it. It sort of gives you a bit of extra grip. Anyway, so here we've got the back, nothing special there. This is where the door is. I'll come back to that in a second. And here we have the other side. This is the button, and as you can see, and here it's a really nice tactile clicky button. On the top here we've got the, let me just try and see if I can get a bit of focus on that for you. A great deal of light, just a sec. Let's see if we can get a bit more light on the subject. There we go. Okay, so here we go. We've got the 510 connection on the top here, which is a Fat Daddy, I believe. And yeah, it's sprung loaded. There's not a great deal of travel on that, but it is perfectly good for quite long 510 pins. Some of you may be aware that the Tugboat V2 has a huge, great big 510 pin on it. I'll just screw the Tugboat V2 on there with the slam cap, and once that's screwed on, as you can see, that's perfectly flush with the top. You can't see any of the 510 connection at all. Right, okay, so what we'll do now is we'll just focus a bit better. There we go. I'll take the back off. Okay, so as you can see, we've got I'll turn it that way so you can see it better. Got two batteries here. Now obviously this is a parallel box, but what I do with all my dual 18650 batteries is I have batteries that are married to the device. These are labeled TB1 and TB2, and I basically just use these batteries in this device and swap them around as I'm using them. So each time they go into different parts of the sled. The sled itself, let me just It's difficult to do upside down. Okay, so you've got a really good battery sled in there. As you can see, they've got the positive and negative poles nice and clearly marked there, so there's no confusion. You want to make sure that you put them in the right way round. This is MOSFET protected, which is just up there. It's this little bit here. I'll just get a little pointer so you can see it. So yeah, there's your MOSFET just there. You can see it. This little doohickey there. The wiring, as you can see, is just absolutely clean as a whistle. It's just really nicely made. There's not a great deal to it, so it's not hard to sort of muck up. And as you can see on here, we've got 4 little magnets, which are very strong, and on the lid itself, we've got 4 magnets as well. Now, what we've got here, all around the outsides, is we've got like little cutouts, and these, I believe, are there for venting in the event that you might need to have venting if you had a battery failure or whatever. So just pop that back on, and as you can see, clicks on really nice and firmly. The other thing I needed to note was on the bottom here. Let's just see if we can get that to focus a bit better. I don't know if you can see there, but there's just under here, there is just along this edge here, there's like a little indent just here where I'm running the screwdriver along, and that is just to get your nail under, so you can actually get the back off really easily when you want to. So yeah, so that's the Tuglyfe Unregulated Box Mod up close and personal. We'll pop back up now, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Hi guys, welcome back. So we've just had the close-ups on the Tuglyfe box. As you can probably tell, I absolutely love this thing. It's great. It's really well built. It's solid in the hand. The door on the back has 4 great, really strong magnets that we already saw in the close-up. They're not huge, but they're certainly strong. The wiring on it is just impeccable. The build quality in general is flawless, pardon the pun. I love the finish of it. I love the engraving. The switch is great. The venting is adequate, I think. But it's, as long as you're careful, you shouldn't have any kind of battery failures. But if you do, there is venting there with those little cutouts that we showed you on the close-up. It comes in black, and I'll just have a look on the website, and there's loads of different other colours as well. So we've got black, pink, Tiffany blue, blood splattered white, black with red splatter, black with a green splatter, black with a blue splatter, black with a Tiffany blue splatter, Tiffany blue with a white splatter, pink with a white splatter, and white with a green splatter. There is also a zombie green one with a red splatter, but that seems to be reasonably hard to get hold of these days because everybody wants to be a zombie hunter. So I got, as I said before, I got this from local Vape in the States. It was $130. I think the shipping's around $20. I don't know what that is converted to pounds, but it's not a ridiculous amount, in my opinion, for such a well-made device as this. Let me just have a quick vape. Yeah, I mean, it just produces really well, and obviously with this being an unregulated box mod, it is very build dependent. Now, you shouldn't be building anything below 0.15 ohms according to the specs that Flawless have, but that's kind of low enough, I think. I mean, really, do we really need to go any lower than that? The battery life on this, with it being in parallel, is just brilliant. What I would say about this device is, like any unregulated or mechanical device, it's not necessarily designed for the beginner. you really do need to know your Ohm's law when you're vaping on anything that is unregulated or mechanical. Because if you don't know your Ohm's law, then you could run into troubles with your ampage and putting too much stress on your batteries. So please, before you buy any mechanical device or any unregulated device, make sure that you've studied your Ohm's law, and that when you're building, you're using a calculator so that you know exactly what you're going to be getting yourself into. The calculator I use is Steam Engine. You can find it on the internet, but obviously I'll put a link in down below for that. So make sure you use it, guys. Back to local vape. Guys, in the UK, it seems like some people are quite scared of ordering stuff from the States. But in my experience, I've ordered quite a bit of stuff from local vape over there in the States, and I've had brilliant service. The equipment's got to, whatever I've ordered's got to me within around about a week. So far I haven't been stung with any large customs charges or anything like that, but obviously that is something that you have to take into consideration. They're a really good retailer, vendor. They're more than willing to help you. If you need to contact them, their customer service is absolutely spot on. They have really helped me in the past when I've had issues, and I can't stress how much I enjoyed dealing with them. So don't be afraid if you're in the UK to give local vape a go, because they're well worth it, and this box, in my opinion, is definitely worth it. Okay, so before I continue to froth on about how wonderful I think this is and how wonderful local vape is, I'll leave you there, and I'll see you on the next one. But if you've enjoyed this, please click like, and if you want to see more videos from me, feel free to subscribe, and I'd love to see any comments down in the bottom there, which would be great. Any questions you've got about the device, about anything in general, just either email me, contact me on Facebook, or make a comment down below. Right, so we'll leave it there, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.